Pardon? Is this working? It's in E. E major? Oh, do you know that? Good evening. Welcome everybody to Kulak's Woodshed Live. Got all my favorite people here tonight. It's Wendysue's over there. The great Perdomo himself, Fernando Perdomo, who unfortunately can only play one instrument at a time, which is kind of a drag, a limitation, but he's great. This is Allan Wachs right here, one of my favorite songwriters, and Smokey Miles is here too. A legend. And speaking of legend, right over there, Stevie Kalinich. He's dressed as orange as that, I won't even compare it. You know that guy, the orange man? I won't get into that right now. But this is a song about the birth of rock and roll, blues. You heard of the blues? How about you? Have you heard of the blues? Yeah, you knew about it. And it's in E major. You know that key? All right, let's do it. It's called the Mississippi Sheiks. It's great to be back here. We used to play here a lot. I used to live up the block, and it's just kind of fun to be back. Good Chinese nearby. If you got that's very good. Okay. Have we started yet? Oh yeah. Mississippi Delta Fall, Billy said 1931. Bullfrogs are barking in the marsh, and this is where the work gets done. There is a tin shack out in the rain, a room that forever lives. Nobody's feeling any pain. Mississippi sheep, Mississippi sheep. Down by the banks of the old Yazoo, baby boy, river reed, just like Moses in the bulrush womb, under a spray of alfalfa seed. She rocked him in the raccoon cave with kisses for his apple cheek, and they rolled the radio waves, the Mississippi sheep, the Mississippi sheep. And he learned to sing with the southern twang. He became a blues man with some renown. Sold his soul to the devil's gang. He was buried on the edge of town. Every midnight, spirit flag up to the top of the mountain peaks, and he hung all of his alibis on the Mississippi sheet. Mississippi sheep. Smoke man. Ukulele banjo strum, the old acoustic tremolo. Roosevelt in Washington, talking on the Huckleberry radio, said we are blessed, we are cursed by this liberty that hasn't seen down Tobacco Road to Hazelhurst. go with drum solo. Thank you very much. Should we do another song? You want to do one of yours? Or should we, one of the strings? I thought you have to get all 6 in tune. That's the key to it. That's the one, isn't it? Try to make sure the music isn't annoying. That's one of the things we try. You know, when I first started, I played open mics in Chicago, and I was better at telling jokes, frankly, because there were a lot of hecklers, and that was good. But the guy who was running it, Jim Hirsch, who was like a minor Chicago celebrity at the time, but I was pretty impressed to be with the guy. He said, you know, I like the songs, they're okay, the singing is okay, but learn to tune your fucking guitar, dude. Just the way he said it with contempt, but it was good. It's a good lesson. And Steve Goodman gave me a lesson. Do you know Steve Goodman, who that was? You probably know Steve. I was sitting in New Orleans, you know? Are you from Chicago? But geez, that's good. And he exceeded Chicago. Him and John Prine were best friends and Chicago legends. But Steve Goodman was such a nice guy, and I would go to these guys backstage after their shows and say, will you listen to my song? When I was like 13 or 14. And Steve, I was like imitating like Beatles, Simon and Garfunkel, so it kind of made sense, but not really. But it was, you know, starting out. And Steve Goodman goes, you know, that was good, but I could have written that whole song in 2 lines, which was brutal criticism, but he was right. You know, it was like a challenge. Like, write something like John Prine writes, or like he writes, you know. And I felt like, you know, if you're going to pitch something with DiMaggio, you know, what do you expect? You know, I felt like I'm in the major leagues now, so that was an important lesson. But then when I got to know John Prine, he says, you know, Steve was tough on everyone. He wasn't even tough on Dylan. Like, you know, like Dylan would play a new song, and Steve would like, this is not as good as the old stuff. So, we should do another one of our songs. Okay, I know what we should do. Let's do Alice. Yeah, we'll do Alice. This is a song called Alice. This was influenced by the Tom Waits song Alice. I didn't even change the title. If you're going to steal, you should change the title. It's Wendysue Rosloff. And on the couch, Beanie Rosloff. Coolest dog. Here comes 6 shows. I have cats, and they don't let me bring the cats here, but they wouldn't do that. They'd be scared to death. Yes, I saw you in Elysian field, kissing your medicine man. You know my broken heart still hasn't healed, even since the song began. You were the fire in my cigarette. You were my goal before your life. I will see you dancing with castanets on the edge of my tombstone tonight. And now the night sings a burgundy tune. Rodeo in a cocoon, the birds of a feather, they will go flying together underneath the pink flamingo moon. Oh, Alice, it's always been Alice. It's always been, it's always been. Back in the blue of our bambino days, when we found our original power, you with your poetry and purple hair and your jicama cottage and flowers. You were the angel of angels flight. You were the sugar, my sugar cane. You were photographed black and white, a song in a body of rain. And now the night sings a burgundy tune. Swallowtail from a cocoon, the birds of a feather, we will go flying together underneath. Always been Alice. It's always been. It's always been. Alice. Alice. Burgundy tune, a rodeo in a cocoon, birds of a feather, we will go flying together underneath the blue mingo moon. Oh, Alice, always been Alice. It's always been. It's always been Alice. Thank you. That one was called Alice. I remember the first time I heard someone cover Sunshine on My Shoulders. Remember that one? And it says that line over and over. And I was just starting to write songs. And the guy next to me goes, I wonder what the name of that one was. And I was thinking, oh, you could easily annoy people. So it was a good songwriting lesson. How not to annoy. But you got to get the hook out there, too. So we're going to bring on our friend, that guy in the orange right there. They call him the Orange God, but he's the good Orange God. This is Stevie Kalinich. I'm going to go to the piano. You ready, Steven? Yeah. We're going to play, can you play in D minor?
You could use any instruments.
Sure.
I don't care.
Okay. Yes.
Do you want to get, is this?
Just play along. We're just going to improvise in D minor.
Okay. Maybe I won't take it out. Oh, I can if I want, okay.
Would this be bad if I put this in right now?
It's going to be the Galactic Symphony when I tell you. And Dave?
Okay, no. I want to give a proper introduction here, and just tell the band, because I haven't rehearsed them that much on this one. This is going to be an A minor. We're going to start kind of, yes, A, as an apple. You know that one? How many sharps and flats? Anyone in A minor? No one? Thank you. I knew someone knew that. They knew. They just don't want to admit it. For that reason, I think it's really nice on piano. You don't have to worry about it. Anyway, this is my good friend Stevie Kalinich, a great songwriter. He wrote songs with Dennis Wilson, like Little Bird, that band the Beach Boys did, and other great songs. And with Fernando Perdomo, you guys have written songs. So, you ready, Steven?
I sure am.
Oh, no, D minor. I'm sorry. Let's D minor.
This is a poem from my Galactic Symphonies series that I did in Europe. This one is called A Tale of Man. Never before in galactic span has been told the tale of man. Defies all bound, defies all space, upsets all theories, and in their place puts wisdom of the ancient race. Stories of creation thrown, of man who left his home from stars among the universe and found the earth alone, void of purpose, without form, cold, barren, uniform. No time to differentiate choice from predetermined fate and save the world before it is too late. For mankind, since time has opened up its book for a solution to problems and savagery and terrorism looks. And each age has the answer, and each age the road will pave, and all our undaunted saviors lead us to that same grave. So where can we find salvation? Can we discern from the movement of the tree within the quake the presence or the power through which earthly things take shape? Can we know from the pull of the planet and the stars the life within the atom, the life we know as ours? Did man in his greatest age, through every prophet and every sage, ever calm the unstoppable rage? The ruthless destruction, the hate, the cheating, and the lies. Did anyone stop the horror through the earthly wise? Did anyone you know of teach the roses how to grow? Show the harmony to maple leaves? Teach the river's rhythmic flow? Or have you heard of any man of earthly fame claim to be the creator of his father's or his own name? Surely none can answer to the questions that we ask. Surely no mortal is equal to the task. Only something within, yet far beyond anything we see, could create beauty, to make things beautiful. create music, for man and woman to write a symphony. The principle of music comes before music. The principle of art comes before art. The laws and harmonies are existent, yet man must hear them in his heart. For all our worldly knowledge, all libraries and all brains cannot in one instant heal all the world's pains. Love alone can heal. Love alone can mend. Love alone can bind. Love alone gives life meaning. Love alone gives life anticipation of a greater time. Never before in galactic span has been told the tale of man.
Stevie Kalinich. Mike Love of the Beach Boys said he's actually the real Stevie Wonder. And Mike Love said it, so it's true. Stevie, that was great.
Thanks, brother.
Did we do it all right?
Fantastic.
You want to do it again?
Fantastic. Yeah, we'll do it next time.
He's going to be back. He's not done yet. Don't leave, okay? So, you want to do your thing?
Yeah, sure.
I've been starting recording my next 10 albums at Fernando's, and the hard part is like I have to leave, but it's I say playing with him is like, you know, like playing with Prince, but actually I think it would be easier to play than Prince. I don't think Prince would necessarily make it so fun, you know, not that he wasn't great, but ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Fernando Perdomo.
Hi, everybody. Wendysue Rosloff is going to be joining me for these. So I have a new album called Self coming out next week, and these are some songs off that record. This first song was inspired by a fun songwriting exercise. I received a photo from a friend of mine of me back in 2002 or 3, and I looked so different. I decided to imagine that it was a photo from a missing man, a missing persons ad. So I decided to write a song called Searching for Myself. Have you seen this man smiling in this picture? He's been lost for days. Have you seen this man? He had his shit together, but he's lost his way. He looks a lot like me. He looks a lot like me. Searching for myself, where could I be? Where could I be? Searching for myself, where could I be? Where could I be? In a lost and found, has he been discarded? Is he broken hearted? Yeah. Maybe he's around, lying in a basement, temporary displacement. Yeah. Looks a lot like me. Looks a lot like me. Searching for myself, where could I be? Where could I be? Searching for myself, where could I be? Where could I be? Everybody gets a little lost sometimes. 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 Searching for myself. Where could I be? Where could I be? Searching for myself. Where could I be? Where could I be? Everybody gets a little lost sometimes. Everybody gets a little lost sometimes. Searching for myself. Where could I be? Where could I be? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where can I be? This next song is going to be world premiered now. This is the first time I've ever performed this song in front of people and in front of all you and the internet. I like to say that there's two types of songs. And there's the ones that come really fast and like just kind of flow out of you. And there's the ones that take a long time. This next song was written in one sitting while I was on the road in a hotel room. And it took about 15 minutes. The one I'm going to close with took 10 years. So that's the beautiful thing about songwriting. This song is called, hold on a second. This song is called Absolute Silence. And it's a track off my new album called Self. And it's a little bossa nova. Silence, absolute silence. When did we lose touch? I miss you so much. Silence, absolute silence. I will close my eyes and dream of us tonight. If dreams are all we have, sleeping is all I'll do. To be next to you. And if I see you tonight, everything will be alright. 'Cause I'll be by your side in absolute silence. Absolute silence. Absolute silence. Absolute silence tonight. Thank you so much. So this last song was a request online. Does I love it, this request online. And it's a song called Home. This one I started writing when I was in high school as a 4/4 Brian McKnight type thing. And then I changed it to 6/8 and had it lying around, and I sent it to a few lyricists, and both of them told me, dude, man, too many chords. And I'm like, sorry, that's just my thing. That's just, I believe in chordal movement. So I just, kept it to myself, and then I realized that I needed to grow up to finish the song. So this is a song called Home, and it's dedicated to anybody that's had to leave their old life behind and move far away to find happiness and joy. Hell, no, I won't go. Please don't you take my home. I'm far alone, and please don't you take my home. Home, home is wherever you are. Home can be out in the stars. Home could be Venus or Mars. Home could be broken or safe. And even if I lose my home, it will be standing tall. 'Cause every time I close my eyes, home will be there in my mind. Home, home. Heart versus the wrecking ball. Please don't you take my home. Bank man, you could take it all, but please don't you take my home. Home, home is wherever you are. Home can be out in the stars. Home could be Venus or Mars. Home could be broken or safe. And even if I lose my home, it will be standing tall. 'Cause every time I close my eyes, home will be there in my mind. Oh, I'm home, home, oh, home, home is wherever you are. Home can be out in the stars. Home could be Venus or Mars. Home could be broken or safe. And even if I lose my home, it will be standing tall. 'Cause every time I close my eyes, home will be there in my mind. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Home will be broken or safe. And even if I lose my home, it will be standing tall. 'Cause every time I close my eyes, home will be there in my mind. I'm home. Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for Paul Zollo for inviting me. And All right, we got lots more music, guys. Thank you so much. I'm Fernando Perdomo, Wendysue Rosloff.
Perdomo. You know, some people said we're not going to have melody anymore. Talk about melody. That was like that's an adult melody right there. Mr. Wax, you ready to do some music? Let's do it. This is my good buddy Allan Wachs here. Not only a friend, a songwriter whose songs I really love, new ones and old ones. And there it is. He got one of his albums re-released on LP. Remember LP? There it is right there, Mountain Roads and City Streets. What is it? Is it Uno? Is that what it's called? What's this record company? All right. Yeah. Anyways,
Nice bud, Alan. I mean, you know, it's a good way to do it, you know. Promotion. This is Allan's Wax. If that isn't your record label name, you got to think about that for a record label name, Allan's Wax. Okay. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
it's a natural. I don't know if people noticed, but this is an even better piano than just a few years ago when they had a baby grand, which was already a better piano than pretty much.
Piano, I grew up.
That's right. It's an adult now. But you know, most venues don't have any pianos. I don't know if you know that, unless they're jazz clubs, right? McCabe's is an upright, but this is a beautiful instrument. I'd like to borrow it if I could. Can I take this home? And the great thing, if you tune a piano, it sounds so much better.
Well, that's all right. Well, it's still for you. Okay, but you're gonna plug it in for one of them, right?
For the last two. Right now, I just need.
All right, fine.
If you tune all six, you know. Not so much going. By the way, I want to say hi to Michelle Williams. If you're watching, Michelle's our good friend in DeRidder, Louisiana. And she discovered us years ago by watching this podcast, and we've been good friends ever since. Her daughter was a baby when we started, and my son was a little guy too, and for some reason they both grew up. Hey, can you guys stop talking? We gotta play some music here. Musicians love when you do that. Can you get it going here?
Alrighty, do you want to try this?
Which one are you starting with? What's this one called? Just so we know.
What happened here, Paul?
Oh, good. This had a different working title for a while, and it confused me. But
That was once was called the Honor System,
this is a new one. It's a great song.
and Paul thought it couldn't happen here. And we went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And now it's called Couldn't Happen Here.
Oh, so I won.
But Paul remembers it as the Honor System.
That's helpful. I never win those usually.
Yeah. And Smokey, this is key to that. Go higher, like the stars in the sky. Take the night from the moon. Tell old Hank Homer says goodbye. Play it loud. Play it slow. crowd to their feet. Bang the drum, shed a tear. They said it couldn't happen here. It's too hard to try. It's too late to be what we're not. Time to be real. Time to reveal who we are. This is who we are, who we really are. Play it loud, play it sweet. Bring the crowd to their feet. Bang the drum, shed a tear. They said it couldn't happen here. All right.
Allan Wachs. That's a beautiful song.
Let's stand up.
Allan's wife, Patrice, is a really remarkable painter. And she found a photo I took and turned it into a painting, but really very quickly and amazingly. It's just remarkable to me. And it's of Bob Odenkirk, the actor. He just happened to be doing a music video in North Hollywood, and he was walking, and he looked really relaxed, and she captured that. But I just don't know how you do a painting like that so quickly. It was amazing. And while we're talking about your family, you know, she was in the De Young Museum too. That's a major museum.
Hi, Patrice, if you're watching.
And if she's not, what is she doing if she's not watching? She's painting, probably.
All right. This song's called the Willie Loman Blues. Imagine most of you know who Willie Loman is, Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman. The third verse of this song took place about 1.5 miles from here, circa 1968 to 71. Anyway, we're going to try that. Key of A They got you by the ankle, boy, they got you by the throat. your credit score, they've got you gold. Living in a house of cards, you pray the wind don't blow. Convinced the ashes of your life look like falling snow. You wake up in the morning, there's dirt beneath your shoes. Don't you know you're waking with the Willie Loman blues? Once you were so confident, once you were so sure, once you could have talked yourself through anyone's door. The shortening the leash, my friend, pulling in the lines, the breaking all the promises. It's a shame, it's a crime. And when your dreams are canceled, 'cause you got too much to lose, you know you're being strangled by the Willie Loman blues. You thought you'd ride the bubble for as long as you choose. Banksters making offers you could not refuse. Moaning about the bailout and the big double cross while your nest egg is vanished like paradise lost. My father was a battered soul, he hated his wife, carved away his broken heart with a cigarette and dinner knife. The apartment shack cracked with tensions in the room. The depression was so long ago, I thought we were immune. So strap me to the table, boys, feed me my old stews, tell me tales of escape from the Willie Loman blues. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That was good. I liked it. That was
What
fun.
do we call ourselves?
The Wayward Souls. I thought that was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Alan said if we need a name, it's the Wayward Souls. I'm not sure exactly why, but it works, doesn't it?
Well,
We're all fairly wayward, I suppose.
oh, this is wayward tuning, so hang on a second. Somebody tell a joke.
Did you know that D minor is the saddest key? Is that true, Fernando, do you think? They said that in Spinal Tap. The D. Even a major key? I know, but it takes some talent to do that. Peter Case had this thing where, like, if you just had certain songs, like "Happy Birthday to You," you know, it just doesn't work. And you know, the minor key is. But you could definitely have sad major key songs. I know a lot of them. I think that's all I wrote in my first 7 years of life.
Certain people, if you celebrate their birthday, it has to be in like a key. Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Birthday to you, kind of
Happy birthday. But
Okay, I
It's funny, just Genghis Khan and Alan Klein are the two. Obvious choice.
Broke up the damn Beatles.
Genghis Klein.
Genghis Khan. I played there once. They have Chinese food.
we played there a lot, actually. What's next?
We're going to do a song about the surfing the apocalypse called Big Boys.
Big Boys.
Playground's hard, the bullies know. I slipped and fell to a broken nose. Never voted, but somehow chose. Now the big boys got the schoolyard closed. Well, here they come, dressed for the show. Atomic flash and twisted road. We all suspect, but no one knows why the big boys got the schoolyard closed. So take my hand, don't turn to stone. Don't turn away, don't go alone. Take my hand in this howling wind, and we won't look back again. Winter's coming, sure as sin. We're going down for another spin. The playground's hard, everybody knows, and the big boys got the schoolyard closed. Take my hand, don't turn to stone. Don't turn away, don't go alone. Take my hand in this howling wind, and we won't look back again.
Yeah, Allan Wachs.
Thank you, Paul, Smokey,
Did you-
Fernando, and
Did we do all four?
We did 3.
Oh, let's do one more. You got another one, right?
Yeah.
We got time. Does anyone have to go yet? No, do one more.
Really? Okay. Well, thank you.
I'm
very much.
uncutting that song. We're
Um,
flowing here.
You may know this or you may not. I don't know.
Well, I won't play it very loud if I don't know it.
It's the key of F.
I know that key.
Or actually, no. I think
One flat.
it's not F. It's.
Don't worry
Thank
about
you,
me.
Fernando.
That sounds like. It's D, isn't it?
I wake up in the morning, look the mirror in the eye, but everything's still falling. I distract myself with toys and all the other noise to drown out the inner voice that's calling. Sad and depressed, and the world is a mess of violent confusion. Sold, it's all true, brainwashed and blue, so's I can't stop falling for illusion. Once the highways were green, my playing field of dreams, a trail of endless days of wonder, until the turn of nature's art cast a shadow on my heart, and my spirit began to be pulled under. Now the tunnel's long and dark, and there is no light or spark, or any map or chart to follow. Up against my fears, that's how they like you here, but it's getting all too hard to swallow. The snake raises his head, another skin is shed, a monster underfed, but always feeding. The dramas never cease, they rob me of all peace, leaving me abandoned, beat and bleeding. And I don't know what I need, all I wanna do is leave. The only wonder left, I'm still breathing. With madness keeping pace in this imaginary race, the drums are beating. Wake up in the morning, mirror in the eye.
Allan Wachs and the Allan Wachs Experience. Yeah, that was great. You can do these?
Can I unplug this?
Good songs, man. No Invisible Dog, though. That's still maybe my favorite. But it's like McCartney. He can't play all the hits all the time, right? Speaking of McCartney, it's Smokey Miles right there. McCartney's birthday's coming up. A lot of great songwriters born in June. He's June 18th. And today, anyone know a great songwriter born on this day? Anyone? Is that right?
82 today.
Same as Cole Porter, who would have been 180. I don't know. Actually. I didn't realize it's Graham's birthday.
I love looking up celebrity birthdays.
You were on the road, must have a code that your others live by. You know, Graham Nash, especially when Crosby was around, played the polite gentleman, the polite one. And I asked people that knew him if that was true, and they go, "Oh no, don't believe that. He could be as bad as any of them." But the craziest was Stills. He could get pretty intense. More songwriters?
No, more birthdays today.
But it's got to be songwriters, or it doesn't really matter. Unless you're writing songs, why does it matter? No. I'm saying-
Songwriter O.J. Simpson.
Oh, no, really? He wrote a few good ones, right?
Yeah, I love that song. The glove don't fit.
The glove don't fit.
The glove don't fit.
Yeah,
Can't go to
quit.
jail if the glove don't fit.
We'll finish this tonight. The Real Killer, that was a good one.
All right, let's see. Bon Scott.
Who?
Not really a
Tom
singer.
Scott?
Not Tom Scott. But if Tom Scott fronted AC/DC, I would go.
If Tom Scott fronted AC/DC.
I had a song
Yes,
on
there's
an
so many
O.J.
songs.
Simpson show.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It was called First and 10. It was before he got in trouble.
What was that?
He was known for being a
Are you saying you work with OJ? Is that what you said?
No,
Smokey?
I had nothing to do with him, but the song
Yeah,
was
yeah.
on his show.
Yeah.
Jack White.
See how quick he has to distance himself from OJ? I heard there's more going on. You knew Nicole very well, from what I understand. And
Let's see if that works.
I just feel sorry for that guy returning the glasses. He was just trying to be nice and bringing her glasses home. She could have gotten them herself, you know.
Yeah, contacts, he'd be alive.
I remember when that Bronco chase was happening. I just couldn't believe it. Like, this is really happening? That's OJ? That was exciting. I'd go home every day at 6 o'clock and watch Larry King on OJ. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, Smokey Miles right here. Yeah.
Yay, thank you so much. Let's see if we can do this. Do this thing. 1, 2, 3. Remember that one, Waiting for the Hurricane, which was, that's a story about getting rescued, sort of, from the Mississippi River. Are you going to play on this? Sure. You can figure it out. Where are you?
Yeah, there's a calcitrant guitar stand there, right?
Put it back up right. Still.
Spaghetti.
No, it's not spaghetti. It just really not spaghetti. Hitting the ground. There you go. We're back.
We good?
We're good. Sorry, y'all.
So yeah, I was on this raft. We took a trip from New York City to Mississippi to be on a raft that went down the Mississippi River and do shows. But then we were on the raft. I was on the raft with all these naked people. I gotta say, I wasn't. I was very shy, but they were all nudists, and they were going to do shows on the in the towns. There was trucks with tents and stuff, and D.A. Pennebaker, who made this Bob Dylan movie, he was filming them, you know, and so I was pretty excited to see the show and the whole deal, but we were on the raft, and all of a sudden the sky got black, and there was a hurricane coming, and luckily one of those Mississippi River boats came and said, "You guys got to get off the raft," and they got us on the boat, and that's why I'm here today. Well, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So
Yes, you can.
you can, but I didn't have to. And then there was stuff in the village in a place called Gertie's Folk City, which they've just made a movie of. You remember that? Did you play there?
I never played there, but I hung out.
You hung out?
I was young, yeah.
That's where I finally got a gig there. It was great. Everybody was playing there. Anyway, that's a whole other story. All right, so here's, I wrote part of it in that place and about the river and stuff. All right. I looked out my window, the clouds were hanging low. Each twisted, tortured landscape was like a painting by Van Gogh. The seagulls flew in spirals with a strange, eerie din. They disappeared and you could hear every change in the wind. while we're waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane to begin. The sea begins raging and the ground starts to rock. All the doors are flung wide open, they're unhinged at the lock. The shepherd brings the sheep to shelter, each creature seeks its twin. The sky's so dark and cloudy now, you can't see anything. While we're waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane to begin. By the moonlit wind-swept lighthouse, prophets scribble on the walls, singing elegies in the hallways where the drunken legions crawl. Outside near the street lamp, faces of old gamblers grin. Underneath frozen awnings, old friends say, where you been? We've been waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane to begin. Some of them search for fortune, some are looking for fame. Some build their reputations, and some preserve their names. Some are lost in madness, some wallow in their sins. You can watch them from the tower at the time the day grows dim. While we're waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane to begin. Out on the muddy river, a raft floats downstream. These sun casts off neon sparks, barges cough up steam. There's a sudden shift in the weather, and the river swirls and spins. The oarsmen gather to the center to hold their strength back in, and await for the hurricane. Yeah, they're waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane to begin. They built a highway in Babylon they call the Road of the Kings. The highwaymen go riding by with the devils on their wings. In the forest of no return, in a firelit inn, 3 pilgrims have found shelter from the fierce pounding wind. While they're waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane to begin. Waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane, waiting for the hurricane to begin.
Smokey.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. This is kind of a gospel song about the creation of the world in 3 easy verses. I think the 3. I don't know.
What key is the creation of the world
Trying
in?
to think. I think we're doing it in A.
Wondering. That's a happy key.
A happy key. It's a good key. I got to record. I'll tell you the story of this. I love name dropping, but I was recording it in Nashville with Randy Scruggs, who was son of Earl, who was, I guess, the greatest banjo player in the world. And Randy said, "We need some banjo on this. I'll call Daddy." So I said, "Wow." Okay, I can't afford Daddy. He said, "Don't worry, Daddy will do it for us. Demo rate, you know." And then he put me on a harmonica on one track and Earl on the other. And I'm going, wow. You know, what if I screw up? But I did okay, you know. Earl listened to it once, nodded his head, played it perfectly, and that was that. It's called Sunny Blue Skies. When God decided to make a world, he called his angels for some advice. If I make man and I make woman, what will they need to live their life? Where the angels talked and the angels pondered. They took this question most seriously. They return to God with their recommendations. They'll need these things to live happily. Well, they'll need love and they'll need harmony. They'll need fish that swim in the sea and birds that fly. They'll need hope and inspiration. And they will need sunny blue skies. Well, God listened to the angels. Yes, I believe you all are right. So he made the sun to rule the daytime, and the moon and stars to rule the night. So we'd have love and we'd have harmony. We'd have fish that swim in the sea and birds that fly. We'd have hope and inspiration, and we would have sunny blue skies. Well, it's been some time since the world got started. Plan worked all right, so far so good. We thank you, God, for the things you gave us. What we need now is brotherhood, and we'll have a love, and we'll have harmony. We'll have fish that swim in the sea and birds that fly. We'll have hope and inspiration, and we will have sunny blue skies. Yes, we'll have love and we'll have a harmony. We'll have fish that swim in the sea and birds that fly. We'll have hope and inspiration. We will have sunny blue skies, and we will have sunny blue skies, and we will have sunny blue skies.
Smokey Miles.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you. Should I do one more here?
Yes.
All right.
Please do.
I lost my pick somewhere along the line. Oh, I have another one, I think, but thank you.
Needs a pick.
He went flying.
He's a
Which is
pro.
all right. Let me get rid of that. That's not.
I want to thank all these great musicians for coming to the show. Makes it so fun. These are great players and songwriters, percussionists, dogs.
All right, so this is an old song I wrote for a puppet show, actually, in New York City. It was the opening of this show called The Reluctant Dragon. And it would play, and the people would get into it. Now, one day I went in to see the show, and who was sitting in the first row was Mr. John Lennon, Yoko Ono, the baby Sean, and Yoko's mom. And John's clapping hands to this song. He's clapping his kids' hands like that. It was so precious. It's beautiful. And then they have this show recently called Baby Reindeer, which I saw, which is weird, very disturbing, entertaining but disturbing. But anyway, the song kind of references a reindeer, even though it's a long time ago. It's called I Want to Be Your Friend. You'll see. It's actually not a reindeer at all, but it says reindeer. You'll see what I mean. I'm telling you. That's right. I really gotta shake you of the illusion I ain't good enough to be beside the likes of you who are so kind and fine and true. On a ship of fools I'm tossed. When I don't see you I am lost. Ever since the day our paths crossed for the first time in the reindeer. I wanna know you, wanna show you something that is real, something you can feel. Wanna see you, wanna be free with you from now until the end. Wanna be your friend. There comes a time I can't deny the need that's in myself, and I to hang around with the one who lights my world up like the sun. Anywhere I'd go with you, mountains, valleys, rivers too. Anything you wanna do, I'll do. We'll even do it in the rain, dear. I wanna know you, wanna show you something that is real, something you can feel. Wanna see you, wanna be free with you from now until the end. I wanna be your friend. You're just the person that I need. It's high time you agree to swallow all your foolish pride. Come with me, be by my side. Sometimes I see you in my dreams. Then I think of clever schemes how I could get you on my team neath my umbrella in the rain, dear. I wanna know you, wanna show you something that is real, something you can feel. Wanna see you, wanna be free with you from now until the end. I wanna be your friend. Well, I've been up and I've been down, ramble around from town to town, always look for something real, someone to make me feel, someone to ease my mind when I am troubled or in a bind. You always help me to unwind and keep me from the rain, dear. I wanna know you, wanna show you something that is real, something you can feel. Wanna see you, wanna be free with you from now until the end. I I want to be your friend. You captured me with a subtle glance. Now you gotta give me a chance. Let's get away, hide someplace where I can meet you face to face. Just suppose something clicks. We decide we will stick and stay together through thick and thin, in the sun or in the rain, dear. I wanna know you, wanna show you something that is real. Something you can feel, wanna see you, wanna be free with you from now until the end. I wanna be your friend. Well, Plato had a philosophy about what friendship's supposed to be, and Romeo and Juliet were friends and lovers, you can bet. I won't dwell on the past. The times we live in move too fast. I just want this one thing to last and not be washed out in the rain. Damn. I wanna know you, wanna show you something that is real, something you can feel. Wanna see you, wanna be free with you from now until the end. I wanna be your friend. So call my name and I'll be there. Anytime or place or anywhere. We got a lot to talk about. Let's let it all hang out. I like the way you move. You always know just how to soothe. We got nothing in the world to prove. Let's go dancing in the rain, dear. I wanna know you, wanna show you something that is real. Something you can feel, wanna see you, wanna be free with you from now until the end. I wanna be your friend. From now until the end, I wanna be your friend. I know it's long, but
No, that was great. And on pedal steel. Wasn't that cool, too? Great playing. And Wendy's just keeping the groove happening. And she let us have rehearsal at her house, which was nice. She and Beanie hosted us. Now she's going to play that cool parlor guitar.
That Fernando helped me buy. Oh, yeah, all right. Can I use some? Can I plug? Yes, you can. Hi, Beanie, you want to play something?
This is Wendysue Rosloff. We went to the same college, but we didn't know each other then in Boston. Remember that one?
42 years before you did.
No, not that much. Boston University, or BU.
BU.
It's across the river from Harvard. I went to Harvard, but just for a party once, and they didn't like me there. It's true. Everyone there had three names, you know, except me, like John Henry Bosworth. Right, but when everyone has three names, what key are we in?
G. But it gets a little funky, so.
I can
Be
handle
careful, be careful. Okay, well, the best part of heartbreak is nothing. I wish you luck, and I wish you love. Hope you get to the moon and stars above. I wish for you to be everything you wanna be, and wish the one you loved was me. You came into my life with a sweet loving song. You were what I had dreamt of so long, but the dream was just mine with the passage of time. You left this sad woman behind. Still, I wish you luck, and I wish you love. Want you to get all that you're dreaming of. I wish you the key to unlock all life's mysteries, and wish the one you loved. I wish the one you loved. Wish the one you loved was me. A lifetime so long, and now that you're gone, I don't know how long this old heart can hang on. I can't stop your leaving. You need to be free, but wish the one you loved. I wish the one you loved. Wish the one you loved was me. Maybe in time I'll find someone new. Maybe he'll help me forget about you. And maybe if I wish real hard, it could be that wish the one you loved. I wish the one you loved. Wish the one you loved was me. So I wish you luck, and I wish you love. Hope you get to the moon and stars above. And if I had 3 wishes, they'd all have to be. I wish the one you loved. Wish the one you loved. I wish the one you loved was me.
Wendysue. So who'd you write that for? Can you tell us, please? And the phone number, if we could? Okay.
I'm pulling out.
Is that related to the song? Okay. Okay, well, hey, we got more time. You ready to do another one? Yeah. Stevie Kalinich is going to come back. I want to thank Wendysue, especially for bringing Beanie. Is Beanie on camera at all? Most people, when they bring your pets, it's not a great thing, but Beanie's always been cool. I want to bring my cats, but they would hate it here. And they're not happy outside of the home. Stevie Kalinich. What key should we use this one? This is Stevie Kalinich again.
Hi there.
What key should we play? Do you know any?
Give me a letter between A and G.
That's not helpful.
That's right after
D.
G.
Someone said D. D major or minor? Minor. Is that okay, Stevie? You want a minor key or major?
Anything.
Anything.
Major, minor.
D minor? It's the saddest key.
That's good.
Where's Wendy?
Poems can never make adequate explanations. For man and his many hesitations and his constant deviation from what is real. They love me through wooden eyes. The tree of love in one heart lies. The bough brushes gently along the ground, for waiting souls long to touch it. It's mystical and deep and sorely needing and cautious and slow to constant heating. It lies in deserts and in the sand. In mountains one can sense the hand that molded shelf by shelf, the lower and the higher self. And placed man somewhere in between. What is and what seems to have been, the spark of all, and the machine. It asks him only to obey the heart within, the only way. Through destructions of the past and nuclear blast, the only one, the breath that one sees last is the breath of love. Through its nostrils clean, it breathed pure air, till man put hate and impurities there, pervading the atmosphere, released by thought. Separating each from the eternal ought, not ought to be or ought to do, but the ought of spirit which told the secret there's no man, no woman, no sex, no creed, no race, but only spirit on a constant chase toward itself, building, growing, and forever flowing. The hour is approaching. The animal is dying. The soul is moving upward and forever trying, dissolving all that came before. The new man speaks as one who knows, not with words of brass or steel-edged lies or pleading groans or cries. He speaks of all that there can be in living the life of eternity, which does not begin for visitors of the earth, but for those that live in the here and now. The dead are walking down the street. Look at them. Look at them. Each other's eyes constantly meet, and they know in their heart that death is necessary for one to grow. They must die to old thoughts, old habits, and live with what is new, and that is man, that is a heart that flows into all hearts, that lifts up and laughs and purifies. On the other side of death is life, and life is loving. And zombies who gather together in congregations and mass strangulations feel the bubble is bursting because their soul is thirsting for a touch of the hand, the magic hand that with fingers finer than pure gold, fingers not made of flesh or bone, fingers that are all things. This magic hand echoes as a symbol in every land that itself, it is a part of every woman, every child, and every man, the magic hand.
Stevie Kalinich. I played a wrong note. But, they notice. It's the jazz police are out there. They hear any dissonance. We got just a few minutes left.
It's your turn.
But do we miss anyone?
How about a big hand for Paul Zollo?
Yeah, how about it?
Is this the final
You could call it that. It's getting near there. We got a couple songs left. That's perfect timing. I want to thank you guys for helping out. Lucinda and Tina. I love anytime anyone helps. It's so rare, I find. And I'm so happy these guys came. Whoa! I caught that. I don't know if you know anything about SGs, but if that fell, it would have broken. It's broken right there 3 times since I've had it. It's the way they're designed. But the guy that fixed it this time, his name was Jethro. He's from Thailand. I said, Jethro? And he said his parents were Jethro Tull fans, so I love that. I thought it was for Beverly Hills boat. But he did it better than anyone ever did. It's beautiful. Anyway.
Jethro or Jethro?
Jethro, like just like Jethro, like on the Beverly Hillbillies, or Jethro Tull?
Jethro.
Jethro, with a TH.
Jethro.
Jethro.
That's not a bad at the whiskey. Jethro. They were good.
I saw Fernando playing. Was that last night at the Rainbow?
2 nights ago.
It's hard to keep
If it
track.
was last night, I wouldn't be here.
What was the name of that band?
Danny Henry and the Holy Band.
Danny Hen. That was cool. I love
Danny.
when you did the they did I Love L.A. and you did that Lukather guitar part. That was killer. I love that.
Tell Danny hello.
You know Danny too?
Yeah, very well.
Yeah, tell us.
Danny's deep in the Beach Boys world.
Quite a dancer. He was dancing up the storm there.
On the Brian side.
Hey, you want to tune this one?
No, you should put into the, or actually,
Can I play it in here?
use Wendy's, because that's set right.
Where is
The
it?
tuner?
This one? This one works?
Use that? Yeah.
I've been cursed by. You know, batteries died. Did anyone ever know that? I didn't know that. Is this yours? I can never turn these on.
The button with
button?
the silver button.
I think it's got a Jewish filter on it.
Let's make that joke again.
I only have a few. Don't I?
Go for it, you did it.
Thank you very much. It's like a crutch. If you need the tuner, without it, you're kind of lost.
And about a big hand for Paul Kulak.
Paul Kulak. Yeah. I really want to thank him too, and providing this all these years. Most of the clubs that we were playing back in the 80s and the 90s, they're long gone.
Do we have any other mentions named Paul here tonight?
Any other Paul? There's another Paul here, isn't there? I seem to recall there was. But not only this great venue, but the live webcast and great.
I'm forgetting. Can someone pass that little can? Claudia, can you pass
I think they already passed it a few times, but we haven't passed. But he had moving cameras long before. I don't know how Paul figured out that visuals are going to matter.
Suggested donation, $10.
Yeah, we already did that when they were coming in.
Okay.
But I like that he's pushing for the.
Get more.
Yeah.
Think of this as the Church of Songwriting over here,
The Church of Songwriting. I like that.
The Church of Songwriting. Saint Bob, Saint John, Saint Paul, Saint Van Dyke.
I'll chip in. No, thank you. You don't have to keep passing it.
Back should have a church.
Everyone should give 3 times, I think. Well, I think there's a phone call.
Oh yeah, but what's the deal with that phone?
It's if anyone wants to talk to their great-grandparents. Hello? Hi. How's the other world? Well, hopefully not too soon. Stevie, you want to talk? Stevie says hi. They said, don't worry, there's no rush. I like to carry this around and hand it to people on Hollywood Boulevard. And that's what I do with my time. Okay, so this is called...
Does it do the noise when you slam the thing?
No.
No,
You mean the ring?
the noise. You know when you break up with somebody on those phones and you like slam the phone and it sounds like absolute hell breaking loose.
No, it doesn't do that.
No, just slam the phone. Slam it.
You mean just like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah, but I
noise.
don't hear the parts. Oh.
Sorry.
It's a great.
But I gotta say, you get one of those.
Over, Johnny!
Those were built like tanks. You never had to replace those, did you? They didn't have to revise it every year, did they? My mom had one in the basement where she would talk while doing the laundry, the ironing. No one irons anymore, do they? Do you still iron? You iron? Okay, I'll take that back. No one I know in my home irons. Neither of my cats ever irons. So this is when people come and visit you from other places and they just turn out to be the worst people and you just want them out of your home. This is about that. It's called The Ideal Couple. Hey, Wendy, we're doing a show here. You want to play with us? Why don't you play this? She's passing out. She makes great cookies, by the way. She made them for Trader Joe's, actually. I mean, serious cookies. So this is called The Ideal Couple. Smokey, are you guys on vacation here? Come on. They expect it. She fed him bread and water, but the water was stale. He was on parole from the Monopoly Board jail. They used to own a hotel on Ohio Avenue. Now they are in your town and they've come to visit you. She sold her harmonica so she could make his bail. Now they're in your apartment, they're going through your mail. They're beating your piano and abuse your metronome. And if you had a house, they'd eat you out of house and home. They are the ideal couple. They are man and wife. They are the ideal couple. They're together for life. Together for life. Drinks smoking David until all her toes are numb. He drinks wild Irish rose while eating Valium. He sleeps in the sofa bed, she sleeps in the sand. She likes a faucet overhead in case she needs a drink. Drinks out of a bottle and it gets under her skin. And she's screaming like a cat learning to play the violin. Then he's humming and pretending that he does not hear. And then she sets the couch on fire, puts it out with beer. They are the ideal couple. They are man and wife. They are man and wife. They are the ideal couple. They are together for life. Together for life. Together for you. How we doing? We got time for a finale.
Let's do
A little,
let's do I like the nightlife, you know.
no, let's do what we know. We're gonna play rock and roll, or we can do I don't want, I ain't got no home.
What? Oh, that one?
Let's look something sad now, right? You wanna play rock and roll? E major, okay?
What's that?
Rock and roll. Remember rock and roll? It came out in the 50s.
I don't know.
He's a folkie. Never heard of rock and roll.
Oh, rock and roll?
Yeah,
I know
right.
rock and roll.
Play it, Wendy. Come on. You're not so sure. In the lavender behind the Taco Bell on Vine, you were like a valet or a cat in a coal mine. I said, baby, don't betray me. My cockamamie Valentine. You were living in the teacup high above the timberline. I was mixing up the medicine, the Benadryl and strychnine. I said, baby, don't you betray me, my cockamamie Valentine. So let's go down to the river for a sentimental hullabaloo. Stevie Kalinich rhymes with spinach, where the winter wind is home and then the winter one is blue. Nobody that I ever knew could ever do the voodoo that you do. Smokey mild. Don't bite in me, okay? You are the feather in my hurricane. You and me are dancing in the rain. You could be my funkadelic. First I got to check my email. So let's go down to the ocean for a sentimental hullabaloo. Right out here. You're scaring me back there. That's the southern. Step over that. Step over that. The orange guy here. Nobody that I ever knew could ever do the voodoo that you do. Hey, hey, baby. That you do. Go right to the mic.
You can shake it, you can rock it, you can kick it, you can rock and roll. When you feel it in your body, oh, you gotta lose control. Mama told me, son, when you grow up to be, watch out for Paul Zollo, you never know where he could be.
It rhymes with spinach.
Rock and roll,
The linen.
dance, sing. You can do almost anything.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby,
That shit crazy.
drives you crazy.
A little narcissistic, schizophrenic, psychedelic, baby.
Hey, rock.
Nothing but your crazy love. Never gonna say
Rock and roll. Well, shake it, move it, get into the groove. Come on, Paul. You can rock and roll.
I don't wanna be all alone. I miss P.F. Sloan.
I miss P.F. Sloan too. What you gonna do? listen to the Beach Boys and the Rolling Stones. Sit in your room and you're all alone and you put the record player on. That's what you do, Paul.
All alone like a Rolling Stone with P.F. Sloan.
P.F. Sloan.
One more time. Let's go down.
Rocket to the road. Got to be cool.
When the summer sun is golden.
Having fun with you.
There ain't nobody that I ever do who could ever play the conga better than you. Beanie Rosloff.
Thanks to everyone, Fernando
Perdomo over there.
Fernando Perdomo.
Thanks to Allan Wachs.
Allan Wachs.
Wendysue Rosloff and the Wendysue Experience. With the beanie. Smokey Miles.
Smokey Miles.
Stevie Kalinich. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Big rock ending. That was great. All right. Let's just do it one more time. Okay, that's enough. Hey. I had to push you into the mic. I thought you.
I think Beanie was the hit of the show.
You guys can keep looking.
That's Doug.
That was fun.
That was fun.